Imagine being so slow that moss literally starts growing on you. Your top speed? A whopping 0.03 miles per hour. Your digestive system? Slower than a government office. And your greatest survival skill? Hoping that no one notices you exist. Welcome to the tragic, sleepy, and pathetically hilarious existence of a sloth. Buckle up. Wait, never mind. You won't be going anywhere fast. Congratulations. You're born. Now try not to fall. You blink your sleepy little eyes open and immediately realize that gravity is your greatest enemy. You were born hanging onto your mom high up in the canopy of a Central or South American rainforest, where one wrong move means plummeting to your doom. But don't worry, if you do fall, there's a chance you might bounce off a few branches before hitting the ground like a slow, fuzzy meteor. Your mom? She's too tired to catch you. She's busy doing what sloths do best. Absolutely nothing. If you manage to cling to her like a koala with commitment issues, you might just survive your infancy. If not, well, let's just say the rainforest floor is not a great place for a newborn sloth. If you've ever felt lazy, congratulations. You would thrive as a sloth. Moving takes energy, and energy means eating, and eating means digesting, which, spoiler alert, takes actual weeks for a sloth. That's right. Digesting a single meal can take up to a month. So instead of wasting precious calories doing something as unnecessary as speed, sloths have perfected the art of barely existing. You move just enough to not die. And by move, we mean reaching for a leaf at a pace so slow that plants grow faster than you do. The upside? You don't attract much attention. The downside? If you ever need to escape from a predator, say a hungry harpy eagle, you're out of luck. Your best strategy is not being seen because trying to outrun anything is laughably impossible. Sloths are basically nature's version of easy mode for predators. They're slow, they don't fight back, and their greatest defense mechanism is looking like part of the tree. If that doesn't work, well, good luck. Harpy eagles love to pluck sloths right out of the trees like claw machines at an arcade, except these actually work. Jaguars, they just need to wait for a sloth to make the wrong move, which, given enough time, will definitely happen. Even snakes sometimes get lucky and snatch an unsuspecting sloth from a branch. But hey, at least there's one upside. Because sloths are so slow and unappetizing, some predators just don't bother. If you're lucky, you'll spend your entire life not worth the effort to eat. Alright, let's talk about the dumbest thing a sloth does. Every sloth, no matter how smart, which, let's be honest, isn't very, has one baffling, life-threatening habit: climbing down from the trees to poop. That's right. Despite spending 99% of their lives safely suspended in the branches, sloths decide that the best place to do their business is on the ground, where all the jaguars, snakes, and other death machines are waiting. Scientists still don't know exactly why they do this. Maybe it's instinct, maybe it's some bizarre ritual, or maybe sloths are just that dumb. But whatever the reason, this decision costs half of all sloth deaths. That's right, half. Imagine if going to the bathroom had a 50% chance of killing you. You'd probably reconsider every life decision leading up to that moment, wouldn't you? Finding love as a sloth is like trying to date when you refuse to leave your house. The problem? Sloths don't make a lot of noise, they don't move fast, and their social skills are about as developed as a houseplant's. Females will sometimes let out a weak little mating call, and if a male happens to be relatively nearby, he'll begin the painfully slow journey toward her. And by slow, we mean hours or even days of crawling through the branches just to meet up. If another male shows up at the same time, they might have a fight, which in sloth terms means sluggishly swiping at each other with all the ferocity of two sleepy toddlers. If the male actually reaches the female in time, congratulations, they'll mate, and then immediately go their separate ways. There is no courtship, no cuddling, just the sloth equivalent of a good luck out there, before going back to doing nothing. If a female does have a baby, she carries it around for a few months, which sounds cute, until the moment when she decides she's had enough. One day, she just stops holding on to her kid, effectively telling them, all right, you're on your own now, don't fall. If the baby clings tightly enough, it survives. If not, well, gravity strikes again. And because sloths aren't exactly known for their lightning-fast reflexes, there's no saving them if they slip. Sloths don't die of old age so much as they just eventually lose the energy to keep existing. If they live long enough to reach their golden years, they slow down even more, as if that was possible. And one day they just kind of stop moving. Maybe they fall asleep and never wake up, or maybe they miscalculate a branch and take the longest nap of all time. Either way, it's not exactly a glorious exit. But hey, considering all the other ways a sloth could die, falling, starving, getting picked off by a predator. Quietly fading away might actually be the best option. So, what have we learned today? Being a sloth is just one long, slow-motion survival game where the goal is to not be noticed. You live at a snail's pace, every bathroom break could be your last, and your best hope in life is to be so unappetizing that nothing bothers to eat you. So, next time you're feeling lazy, just remember, at least you don't have to worry about being picked off by an eagle every time you move an inch.